Los Angeles. Hello, New York. We know you stay up late. City that never sleeps. Woo! Dude, I'm tired. I don't sleep. That's a joke. I have a vanilla sweet cream cold brew in my Gatorade water bottle. Woo! I got that water bottle because, oh my god, this is the first time I'm going to say this tonight, at Jewish sleepaway camp. The boys that felt just far, like, enough out of reach had that water bottle. And I was like, I just want to be close to them. I'm Sam. Welcome. If it's your first time here, I'm going to be your host tonight. The legend, the life, the lust, the queen, the mistress, the enigma that is Sunda Kronquist could not be here tonight. But let's give it up for her anyway. She's ridiculous. Her face is everywhere. And she's watching, and so is her husband, Mark. And so is the big guy up there. Because we just need to always talk about him just in case. So I had a few. Oh, shoot. You want to pass me that notebook? Yes. That's by that water bottle?
Oh.
There's multiple water bottles.
She knows me. Give it up for Charlotte! Woo! Give it up for Charlotte. Okay, this is what I was going to do. Give it up for Luke. He's our producer tonight. Behind the computer. Charlotte's a part of our team. She's social media. She's silly. She won't take any shit. She won't take any of it. And Monica is not here tonight, but she is our intern. If you want, as long as you know we're on YouTube Live, and then it's going to be on YouTube. Just alive. Just living there. And so Monica can edit your clip for you, put your name, make it real nice. And I can give you her information after the show, or if you put your phone number in the sign-in, she can reach out to you. To do that for you for $25! For $25! Almost the price of a 3-wick candle at Bath & Body Works. So I went there. So let's see what I needed to say to you guys. The house rules. Okay, safe space. This is a safe space, both physically, stay safe at the stage. The mic stand's a little vintage. This place is a boutique. It's been here like 19 years, which is pretty impressive with the pandemic in LA and whatever. So the mic stand's old. And be kind to it. Don't jump or rest your feet or reveal any body part. There's a missing part. No. Stay close. Don't mess around with the stage. Don't mess with yourself in a weird way. Self-deprecate, but don't self-defecate. Yes. I was gonna I have a jacket. It's over there, whatever, and it says like, queer is cool, and I was gonna turn around and be like, yeah, you can tell it's a safe space. I'm wearing a denim jacket. This is queer is cool. But I am queer, which is a word that equally stresses out and confuses gay and straight people. Bisexuals are like, I'm not enough! And it's no. I don't know, I don't like that word. I don't like pansexual, and queer is just like, whatever, Like, I would describe my sexuality as consent, which is a word that makes men mad. Because when you say it, they go, oh, I know what that means. I know what that means. I do it all the time. All enthusiastic consent. And I'm like, dude, chill. Please chill. I don't even know your name yet. Because I'll reveal a lot real quick. That was an overshare about how much I overshare. Oh my god, I got that one out. I've been having trouble, getting it out, you know what I mean? Not in the restroom. Oh my god, the restroom. If you have to use the restroom, go while I'm on stage. Because everyone else might want their tapes, and it makes a ding-dong sound, the door. And if you really have to go, no shame. Just maybe wait in the hallway till that person's done. And then come on when you hear my voice. Distinct. I feel like my voice is distinct. It's kind of, people have told me I have an LA accent. This one guy told me that listening to me speak was like listening to Snapchat news. And I was like, listening to you is like listening to Incel Blues. And he was like, how's therapy going? It's like, just because you're queer doesn't mean you can talk to me that way. We outwoke each other. I had a friend who read a book, and we could no longer be friends. And that book was not the Bible, it was The Power Now. Because every fucking thing I would say, she was like, well, Sam, have you tried being present? And I was like, don't even get me fucking started with that. Because I can, read the fucking, oh my god, what's it called? The DSM by heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need blonde Erica, whose therapist told her that she didn't even need him anymore to tell me to be present. Anyways, let's get real present in this moment. We're here. We all made it. Oh, give it up for yourselves. You give it up for yourselves. Give it up for our audience member tonight. Y'all don't get to see him, but he's here. And that's really awesome. We appreciate you. I hope you have a great time. We're about to have a great time. I'm going to bring up our first comic of the night. He's pretty much a regular here at the LA School of Comedy. And nobody's going to beat this in comedy and the one and only Sean Tagdis. Come on, everybody.
I like that pun.
Thank you.
I like that you were like educating me on the different types of sexual. I didn't know. Pansexual. I thought that's like, she's really into cookware. Metrosexual. She likes it on public transport. You know, the more you know.
Right.
The more you know, guys. We're learning a lot tonight. Here's a new character I've been working on. It's a guy on a blind date with a dancer, but he's trying to find out if she really means stripper, but he doesn't want to be too obvious when he's asking. So, I'm just getting the character. So, where do you dance? You said you dance? That's cool. I like dancing. Where do you dance? Wherever they send you. Okay. What's your favorite part about the job? The other girls. Okay. What about the other girls? They teach you a lot. Safe to say that the tips are great. You're picking up a lot of tips. Do you strip? He eventually just caves. He has to figure it out. I just crawled back to my restaurant job that I used to have. No shame. It's just they already replaced me as a server. So at first I was like, man, this feels like I'm crawling back to my ex, going to work at this restaurant again. And my friend pointed out, well, now you're a busser. So it's more like you went back to your ex to work as her housekeeper for her and her new man. And you're mostly taking up after the new man. Me and that guy got into a little bit of fucking argument right before that happened, actually. He said I was economically privileged American because of this comment I made. Basically, he said, hey, I teach cooking classes for couples now. I was like, great, you couldn't hack it even as a line cook. Now we know you saved time. And he was like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I've been doing comedy. He's like, that's crazy, because you have no command of a room. What? That is the best insult you could have ever fucking given. Like, if you're like, you're not funny, I could be like, that's subjective. But there's no like, you have no command of a room. I can't be like, command of a room is subjective. Because it's not. It's a numbers thing. It's like, you and I, buddy, I've been getting busy since I've been living down in Peru. You and I, we have a very similar body count. We must both be players. I was like, don't compare your Peruvian fucking shekels to the U.S. dollar up here. Like, is a peso the same thing as a dollar? I mean, I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying. What if LeBron played in AAU? Yeah, he'd put up some crazy numbers. I think we all agree. Anything.
Yeah. Wow, that's good.
I get a lot of hot televangelists on my Instagram feed, which I like. I like that they're trying to get the message out in a new, unique, packaged way. But it's Instagram clips, so it just cuts in right in the middle. You don't even know what they're talking about for the first 30 seconds. So I just see this like beautiful girl, and she's like drinking, drug use, sodomy, premarital sex, and I'm just like, honey, if you're there, whatever you want, I'll do it.
Sodomy.
And she's just like, I would be the sodomer. I don't know, she was really fine. If it was the only way to get the message, spirit within me, then maybe I would. But I don't know. They like really try and get you to believe in Jesus and like how like dope he is and like, dude, he's so cool. Look at what. But like, I look at him like a video game character, and I'm just like, man, he's God's son, obviously. You know, isn't that kind of cheating? Like, I just don't like nepotism, so it kind of just seems rude. The person who got to be the savior is the guy's son. Really, there wasn't like an intern that like worked from the ground up, that was more deserving. Or maybe there was, and then he's like, I gotta go do what? For how long I gotta hold it? No, let him take it. It's fine. Pass me on the promotion.
Oh shit.
That's good.
Here's another new character I've been trying. He's the bravest man in the world, and he just got a haircut. I don't know. I don't really like it that much. Because I would never fucking say that. That's the scariest thing to me, would be like me telling my barber I didn't like his hair. Me and my barber went through a rough patch recently. I found out he wasn't gay after 8 years. And like, he's not cool enough that he could be like a straight barber. But like, now he's not gay enough that he's like a salon stylist anymore either. So he just kind of falls in this weird limbo. And then he was just talking to me. It turns out he's just Vietnamese, and that's how they talk. It just has a twang to it that might sound gay. Now we know. But he told me, he's like, yeah, me and my wife. What? Dude, you're cutting my hair with a shirt that is a black fishnet. You have a wife?
Yeah.
Green card marriage, I hope, because he still cuts my hair. And I don't know, it's been doing all right, so he's probably gay. I just must have misheard. He's actually said some really weird stuff to me. He's like very pro-Trump.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. And then he's also, because I thought he was gay as well. So maybe that explains why I didn't think he was Republican. But he's also like, yes, one China. I'm like, shouldn't you hate China? But you want it to just be one China. I don't actually want to be a comedian, guys. My goal is to be cast in a pharmaceutical commercial. Because I love extreme sports. I think, dude, the opportunities you get if you get in one of those commercials. Wakeboarding, I've never done it. I get to fucking DJ in a shitty coffee shop? I'd love to do that. I had to walk off an elevator and not shit my pants. They're not at all exciting. That one's a pretty easy filming day. But like, I'm such a bad actor, I feel like I'd fuck up that one, because it's just too simple. And we're rolling. Cut. Did he shit his pants on the elevator? It's like the one thing you're not meant to do, Sean. This is meant to air in between like a Carl's Jr. and a Taco Bell commercial. So I'm gonna leave it in, but in the future, do not improvise. I don't like that. Sometimes I feel like I grew up so privileged that my friends don't know the correct meaning of expressions. I had a girl tell me my dad spent all my birthday money on the ponies. And I was like, I didn't even know he gambled. She's like, no, he bought me 3 horses. Really, you know, that's not really how we mean it when we say it. I have a really cute dog. I wanted to get my dog cornrows. Because I call her Shaggy anyway, so it's cute.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, do you think I could just take her to the regular like pet grooming place I go, or do I need to find a specifically like black pet grooming place? You know,
Black pet grooming.
Exactly. Like a black owned pet groomers.
That's funny.
Because I think if like a white lady does it, it's cultural appropriation anyway. But if it's like an authentic, I got scammed. scammed when I bought my dog too. I paid like $1,200. I was promised it was a purebred Maltese poodle, and then I fucking did the DNA test for like $79.
Jesus Christ.
And it was like primarily Chihuahua. It's like 33% Chihuahua, a little bit of mini poodle, a bunch of other random garbage mixed in there. But she's the cutest dog in the world. I'm obviously not gonna like return her.
Yeah.
I wrote like a 1-star Yelp review on the place that I got her from, but like that's irrelevant. So I told my buddy, hey, dude, you know, I got scammed out of this dog's supposed to be valued at $1,200. And he goes, well, I mean, that's not what it's worth for a used dog. I'm sorry, what do you mean a used dog? Like, well, you know, if you're going to sell the dog now, it's on $1,200. You have a used dog.
Oh my god.
What do you think I used the dog for? It's just a non-puppy. It's just it's a 2-year-old dog. I don't know, once you take them things off the lot, and just half the value drops. Kelly Blue Book. Blue Bone value. It's down. Here's a new story. I basically hate being single because everyone expects you to be their wingman, and they hold you personally accountable if they don't get laid. So I feel like I'm always in the car giving like a press conference for why they didn't get laid. And I try to get like philosophical with them, so it really like gets in their heart. I'm like, well, you know, my parents always said you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it fuck your ugly friends, you know? Alright, thank you guys so much. My name is Sean. And your host coming right back up.
Ron James could have.
Give it up for Sean, everybody! That was great, dude.
That was funny as shit.
Charlotte's leaving!
Oh, he's gonna miss.
Sean's leaving! Sean is leaving!
I missed his performance last time, so he's paid.
So you guys are having a
Run it
moment.
back.
No, get your stuff. I was sitting over there trying to make the order, right? And I literally felt like I was at school. Like, I dropped out of college and I was like, dude, now I was like, I don't know if this field is for me. I'm good with words. It's just like, I don't know, there was like pressure. I don't know. So this next comedian is fucking funny. What if I was like, someone isn't? Okay, so let's give it up for our next comic. He's about to fucking kill in the best way. Murder. Just fucking... Let's give it up for the comedy, the one and only Mike Moody. Come on, guys! Give it up! Get moodered. Moody murdered. Moodered. The puns are so hard to do. Yeah! Give it up for Mike Moody!
Okay. How you guys doing? You guys good?
Yeah!
I feel like this on top of this is redundant, and I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like the way this feels. My mic looks like a mammy. I don't like this shit. That's funny. There's not enough black people in the crowd, though. Hey, Brennan.
What is it?
I said the mic looks like a mammy.
Okay.
Okay. See? Alright, cool. Thank you. I just want to make sure that made sense. I just want to make sure. Mammy, like,
Oh, shower cap?
cover hair.
No, Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind.
Yeah. Color purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stick with the references.
Very.
Hattie McDaniel's Oscar winner.
Yes. Alright, y'all keep it out. I only got a little 10 minutes. Alright. I'm gonna sit down because I don't care. My name is Mike Moody. I'm the type of black person who works on computers. Just based on how you see me. Not really, but black people be like, yo, I have an iPad and the screen's broke. And I'm like, I got you. What's been going on in the news lately? We live in the world. I'm kind of like watching the world fall apart and kind of enjoying that shit a little bit. You guys? At first I was kind of bothered by it. Like at the beginning of COVID, we can't go nowhere. But now, as long as there's like comedy open, that's fine with me. I told Brendan one time, I said, man, we're going to be doing comedy when the aliens and they just be outside. It's like, yo, am I right? And it's just fucking aliens coming down. Speaking of aliens, you guys ever seen, they talk about the aliens on the news now. I didn't know this mainstream story information now. I like how TikTok has gone mainstream. And I think it's always planned, you know what I mean? Like, even when you see, like, because they had, like, Epstein's list come out, like, the legal papers with all the details in it. And, like, that same week, they were like, aliens! There's aliens everywhere. We just really got to get this shit off our chest, guys. You know, there's aliens doing alien shit. We're sorry about everything. There's aliens. It's like, okay, cool. But who's on Epstein's list? There's a whole bunch of aliens. There's a lot of aliens. No, well, who's on the list? No, I mean, you know, everybody has lawyers, so we can't tell you who's on the list. But aliens were watching. Aliens were there with their dicks out. Let's go. There was aliens watching this shit happen. I should you guys know. That's what I be doing, watching TikTok. I stay up and go watch TikTok. You guys ever watch TikTok at like 3 in the morning? Watch TikTok live at like 3 in the morning. People are fucking falling apart. It's like niggas preaching to themselves. And bitches doing tarot card reading. And people performing shows in their bedroom. And I, you know, granted, I mean, we're comedians and we perform anywhere. I'm not dogging that, but I'm just saying it's falling apart. You know, I just, you know, I'll be trying to find love sometime on the other side of the TikTok video I'm watching. You know what I mean? Not like joy, actual joy, not love. Like, I don't need my, like, dick hard. I'm just saying that I'm actually enjoying what I'm watching. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just looking for, I be watching TikTok, I'm like, yeah, I wish I could find a girl who's that funny. You know? I'm just not trying to funny. But, you know. Just as funny as the, you know, Kermit pulling the cucumber bit out. Like, that shit is funny. You guys ever seen that shit? That shit's hilarious. Oh, man. I'm in a mood, man. I don't know. I was feeling kind of, like, depressed the last few days, and I'm kind of, like, getting over it. I think it comes with the job. But, you know, I just saw some shit on my page, like some old shit I thought was resolved, and it kind of just threw me off and made me kind of sad and disappointed for a minute. Oh, but that's different because men can't get depressed. We have to continue to move. I was talking to my friend about that shit. He has like a son and a wife, and we were talking about how depressed we were. He's like, "Nigga, I gotta keep on doing this shit, whatever it is." You know what I mean? I don't know. Women have like a support system. Guys don't, and we have to perform regardless to how our emotions feel. I don't know if women understand that. You ever chick rides your dick and you just sitting there standing, like you just sitting there like staring into space trying to figure out what life is? Like you're not even looking, you're looking around her like it's got to be more than this. You're like, yo, what the fuck? And she's hot, like you're just like, but I don't have time for her shit right now. This is what I'm here for. I gotta do this shit. Staring around her tits, like I just in the mirror looking at me like, nigga. I don't know. that shit is real though. That shit is funny to me, man, because that shit happened. I told Brennan I was depressed. He was like, man, why don't you go get some pussy? And I was like, all right, cool. People only tell you what they do when they're depressed to do that shit. You know? Everybody who drinks like, nigga, let's go to the bar. I'm like, fuck, okay. Or drinking or smoking or whatever. I'm just like, whatever, I'm gonna do that shit. I don't know, it's fun to me. I don't know, I was just sitting there and she was just giving it her all. I was just like standing around her and shit. It was cool. I mean, we both came, but I wasn't really present. You know? So, that shit's funny. That shit is sad. Don't make fun of like y'all laughing at my pain and shit. That's where I'm at right now. Oh, that shit's funny. Well, it's weird, man. I know I saw some shit because I was like I saw some shit like my ex posted something and I saw it like on Instagram. And she was like making music. She was making music when we were together, but you know what I mean? Like it's like coming all out now and shit. And like we were working on it the same. We were working on it together, or whatever. Like you know what I mean? I don't make music, but I was like doing a lot of work and like, just to see. You know, like I feel like the algorithm is fucking treacherous. Like Google is treacherous. Like you know how you go on Instagram and you click music and it's like a screenshot of like music to listen to. They like had a picture of her up. I was like, this bitch is not famous. How how the fuck y'all do that? Like y'all ruthless. Like it was just a picture of her in the screenshot. Like you want? No, I don't want this bitch. I don't. I'm serious, nigga. That shit threw me off. I was like, how dare you, Google? They had this shit. Like, I won't even listen to her. I don't listen to that shit. Anyway. I don't know. I wish her the best. I really do. And I really mean that because a lot of times people say I wish her the best, and I don't know what the point of that shit is. I remember I was talking to one of my friends, and she was like, talking about all her shit that her ex did, and then she was just like, but I wish her the best. And I was like, why? Like, why? Why the fuck do you, why? Why do you wish her the best? I don't know. You don't get no points for that shit. Imagine you die and you go to heaven and like, there's no space for you. There's no space. Oh, wait up. Didn't you have like a terrible ex in 2018? Hold on. She cheated on you? Yeah. You wished her the best? Yeah, I did. Oh no, come in, there's space. There's space for that. You're a good person. Like there's nothing, you don't get shit for wishing nobody the best. Anyway. Sorry. Pardon my trauma, y'all. My parents died when I was young. By the way. They died while we were on our way to vacation. It's not a joke, it's the truth. That's why I'm not excited for anything. I don't be excited for shit. The bar is low for my excitement. I'm always skeptical. Like even on a good day that you go, when we get home, this pussy's yours. I'm like, bitch. But we gotta get home first. Don't make no promises you can't keep. Get up here and just listen to this shit. I don't have time for this shit.
That's funny.
I don't give a fuck, man. I'm so fucking tired of everything. Anyway, okay. White people, I see you.
Yes.
I want you to know that I want you to know that as black people, we're working hard to make sure that there's something for you to watch on social media. And we're working hard to create things for you to lip sync on TikTok.
Yeah.
We are doing our best to make sure there's something for you to say. Because even black people at their lowest point, like, we still get, like, copied and emulated. I don't want to turn this into a political thing, but I just want to be honest about it. Like, it just happens. Like, even when we're just working on shit sometimes, on our lowest point, y'all like, this is dope. And, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot of pain that goes to that. You guys ever remember, like, and I'm going to give you an old example. I won't use TikTok. You guys know who Lil' Kim is, right?
Yep.
Lil' Kim is, like, the prototype black female rapper. Like, to the point that, like Biggie wrote, like, half the shit she says, and you can find those songs, and just hearing Biggie talk about how his pussy's clean is funny to me to watch and listen to. But anyway, she was, like, she used to go to, like, Fashion Week before niggas were allowed. You know, like, in the early 2000s. And, like, she had, like, I guess going to all those, like, fashion weeks in Europe, she used to have, like, weird, like, you know, like that weird European pressures of beauty, like she's supposed to look a certain way, and then she like made her face look very weird to keep up with the standard of beauty. And she has like a very botched face. And I guys want you to know that like right now, Madonna went and got that same fucking face. I just want you to know that. And she's like, give me that face. I want that. Give me the black inferiority complex. I want that. I thought more people would laugh at that, but some of these jokes are made for you to think, and that's what I do it for. Thank you guys so much.
For Mike Moody! Existential dick riding. The equivalent of that for me is like you know, you have big goals in life and you have small goals in life. And one of my small goals is to have someone go down on me so well that my vape doesn't even cross my mind. You know what I mean? Because I go to vape, right? And I go, vape ban, when is my local vape store going to stop selling under-the-table vapes? I really only voted in this past vote period to not ban. He knows I'm being serious. Okay. You don't even know. So, that was like the only reason like I really voted, and I was like walking down the street with my cherry berry pink flume pebble, and all those words were real. And rechargeable now too. So I'm walking with it, I go, this is so cute. And I'm like, fuck, if I was 14, I would fucking love this. And I'm like, am I a part of the problem or was I a victim? Or am I both? Either way, vape niche. It's just fun. I don't know. I can't really explain it. I think everyone should try it. But guys, great vibe, great comedy. Give it up. Give it up for you guys. Give it up for yourselves. Yes. I'm gonna bring up this next comic. I've yet to see him perform, but I'm eager. Okay, here's my pun. Hope everybody's paid their rent. Give it up for the comedy of the one and only Brett. Woo! Because if you're thinking about unpaid rent, you're not gonna be able to focus. Woo! Give it up, you guys! Yeah. Let me hear you.
Sam, do you know that we both have curly brown hair that proceeds upward in a mushroom formation?
Are you Jewish?
Yes.
I didn't realize you said it.
How are you guys?
Good.
It's great to be surrounded by so many pictures of comedians who are about to die. And so many competent ones. Don't worry, soon you'll be dead too. Man, I mean, if this sucks, it's because I didn't rehearse. I mean, if this sucks, it's because I didn't rehearse. No, seriously, I've been too busy. Like at home, with the fine details of how Alex Murdoch wrestles a chicken out of a Labrador's mouth. You guys even watch that?
I didn't even keep it.
Hey, see, young folks, you don't even like watch court TV. What do you guys watch?
What, me?
Yeah.
I am 29, so I mean, I'm kind of old.
Are you impersonating a young person?
No, I just
Or
feel
like Alex, you're an imposter.
No.
Yeah. Impersonating a young person.
I love you.
Hopefully,
How
if
do
he
you
sees this on the internet, he doesn't steal my material. Or kill me. Yeah, so, I don't know. I mean, I've been watching that trial. I find it really interesting. And, you know, I kind of, like, agree with the defense on a lot of things because, yes, the guy lied a lot, right? I mean, what did he do? He lied. And he's afraid of the police. Okay, we can all relate to that. But, yeah, I mean, his excuse is like, yes, I lied about lying, about being at the crime scene right when the murder happened a few minutes before. Like, okay, I get it. You were afraid of the cops, you know. I can relate to that. You doesn't mean you did it. But here's how I know this motherfucker's guilty. This guy saying, just minutes after the crime, I drove. I mean, they have his telemetrics on his car, right? So they say, I drove 80 miles an hour to my mom's house, who lives like 20 minutes away, okay? at like 9:30 at night. Okay, so everyone knows, right? If you're driving that fast to your mama's house, and you live that close to her, it's to do laundry. It's to do laundry. And like, for example, I could tell you, my parents, they live in New Jersey, because that's where I'm from.
Woo.
Yeah, New Jersey, yeah.
East Coast.
And, you know, like when I'm never that anxious to see my mom. Like, I love her, but I'm never that anxious to see her, right? So I'll tell you kind of, for example, when I go visit now, the conversation will go something like this. She'll say, hey, Brad, like, when are you coming to see us? And like, I can't wait to see you. I'm like, yeah, Ma, I'll be there in 8 hours. The flight leaves in an hour and a half, and then I'll be there in another 6.5 after that. I can't wait to see you. Oh, I'm gonna do your laundry. Mom, I'm not bringing any clothes. I don't want to take anything on the plane. I don't want to get charged by Spirit Airlines the extra $40 for the suitcase. You can do my laundry when I'm there. Okay, I'll buy some clothes. You do my laundry. Fine. But this guy, like, he went to his mama's house at 9:30 at night, and he lives close by, right? So if I lived close by to my mom in New Jersey and she called me at like 10:30 at night and be like, "Where are you?" You know, or like, "When am I gonna see you?" I'd be like, "Fuck you, Mom, I'm out. I'm having fun in Hoboken. I'm with my boys. Where are you?" "I'll be home when I fucking feel like it, Mom. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe after Sunday, after I go to the Knicks game." You can have lots of laundry. But yeah, like, if it goes different if you live close to your mama, right? Than if you live far away. So like, yeah, I mean, he lives right near his mom. That's his alibi. So I mean, he called her up, and she's probably like, you know, I can't wait to see you, Al. You know, I can't wait to see you. And like, I'm gonna do your laundry on the cold cycle. He's like, "No, Ma, I need you to do this one on the extra warm cycle. I got a lot of blood on my blue shirt." I'm wearing a blue shirt. This is just like the one in the Snapchat video. The kid had.
I haven't seen that
Oh,
either. So
right. You're 29. You have to be 30 to watch Court TV.
yeah.
Anyway, that's my thought on that. But yeah, anyway, so who said I was from Jersey? Someone pointed that out. Oh yeah, you're Jersey. Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're known for a few things, like our great artwork. You know, I think the movie Clerks was created in fantastic. We also had the Jersey Shore.
Love that show. That was a good show.
We're also known for the Hindenburg.
All right.
And I could tell you, you know, as someone from Jersey, of those three things, I am by far, you know, most upset about the Jersey Shore. Fucking Hindenburg, goddammit. So where's Sunda tonight?
London.
She's in London. Is she watching this?
She's always watching. So.
She's always watching. Sounds like some kind of religious thing.
It is.
She's always
It
watching.
is. Totally.
Yeah, I mean, Sunda's from New Jersey too, right?
Bad as they.
I think she went to, if I'm not mistaken, she said she went to college in New Jersey, right? I think so. Yeah, she went to Seton Hall?
Yes.
Catholic school.
Yes.
Yeah. I went to Catholic school in New Jersey too. You know that, Sam?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I went to Sayreville Catholic High School when I was in college. No, I didn't attend any classes. I just would drive around in the parking lot and like, you know, just talk to 18-year-old girls. The spoilers on our Dodge Neon.
Oh.
And I knew they were all virgins because, you know, like me, we both had blood in our underpants. And in theirs. Alright, I'm ready.
Wow! Woo! I love that. Sometimes when people are done with their set and I'm like, I didn't know who they were gonna be, it's like so crazy for me. I love that. When you said we had the same hair, I was like, that is so. I feel like sometimes I look like Mork and Mindy.
Oh.
Which is
That's
my
an old show.
dream. That's my dream to look like Ron Williams. Which is funny, I don't know. It's just true. I'm glad that you shared about your depression. Sometimes I try to talk about it on stage, but I get all like, and then it just is like, on. Like I don't know. It's like I just like, you know, it's like I mentally sit down. Okay, guys, we have 3 comics left. I feel like we've been doing really well. I should say that we're not vaping in here anymore. As a huge vapor, I felt the impact of that, you know, reinforcement of that. So I should just let that be known. Just not for anybody, but just for anybody. No, peace and love, because honestly, I'm twitching. So let's get this show on the road! Our next comic I've also never seen perform. I'm also excited to see perform. This performance is about to be rich with rich. Full rich. Rich it up. Let's do it. Woo! Yeah, no two. Yeah. Woo! Do it. Woo! Yeah.
I have to stay for this because I have a lot of energy.
Okay.
My ADHD is insane. Woo! Do the nerves ever disappear?
No.
No, they don't, because this is my 4th time doing this. So I feel like... Woo! So the nerves now... Okay, alright, that's good. Great. That's fucking fantastic. Okay, so anyway, what's up, guys? My name is Richard White. And thank you so much for appreciating white people. You know, we don't get enough of it, honestly. So thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. It's like, I don't have enough privilege, you know? But anyway, I know Sean left, but I wanted to make a point about working in the service industry. I don't do it anymore, but I've been working in the service industry forever. I've done waitering, working at like convenience stores, retail stores, stuff like that. But there's this one time I was working at Dunkin' Donuts. I was 18 years old. I was over on the East Coast. And this guy comes in, and he's like, "Can I get a pink frosted donut?" I'm like, "Okay, pink frosted donut, that's fine." So I go to get it, and I accidentally put it in the bag upside down, frosting first. That's a big no-no. I get it. You know, I'm one to admit my mistakes. But I swear to God, this is a true thing. He looked me right in the eyes and he went, "I should kill you for this." And I went, "Sir, it's 8 in the morning. I didn't realize murder was on the table. I didn't realize a flipped over donut. You're looking at me like I'm fucking ISIS today. What the hell?" I thought, you know, murder, I thought, like, you know, flipped over donut down here, murder here. I thought that would, what the fuck, you know? And I just wanted to point that out because that was something that happened in my life. And I did nothing, by the way. I didn't say anything. I was just like, "Okay, sir, I'll get you a new one. Please don't kill me." Okay, but anyway, let me get to my actual set because I got fucking 10 minutes. So let's see what I can do here. All right, so my fiance and I have been living in LA for about 4 years now. And I'm still convinced, that this place is like an episode of The Twilight Zone. I am. I'm sorry. This city is fucking weird, okay? For instance, Santa Monica. Yo, you guys already left because you know Santa Monica's fucked up in a way, right? So don't get me wrong. We love going to Santa Monica. We love the place. But you know that there are just certain designated areas that smell like human piss.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what time of day it is, week, month, hell, even year. Guaranteed human piss. Anyone not from here would be shocked at the sheer amount of people that are just unfazed by it. Myself, my fiance included. We're walking through those streets taking the deepest breaths of our lives like, it's a great day. Like we didn't just inhale toxic fumes. Like, I can just imagine someone not from here just walking down the streets with us being like, "Dude, what the fuck is that smell, man? What, is there like a public restroom around here?" I'm like, "Yeah, there is. You're standing on it. It's called the street." I don't know. If you don't think that that's weird, how about just the smog? That's unnatural, right? I haven't seen a star in 4 years. Like I said, I'm from the East Coast, right? It's fucking clear as day out there. I'm over there for the first time visiting my family. I'm hanging out with my friends, like the night sky's out, and I look up, I'm like, "Man, there's sure a lot of drones out tonight." They're like, "Drones? Dude, that's a fucking constellation. Those are stars." And I'm like, "Famous people? See what LA's done to me? How about just how long it takes to get fucking anywhere in this city?" Okay, I live in Culver City. Alright? If someone was like, "Hell yeah, let's go!" That's like the white part of it. That's like the super white part. Like I live in like downtown Culver City, so yeah. I knew, yeah, you knew. You're working tech, so I know that obviously. That was some off the cuff. I apologize. I tried to. My bad. Can't do crowd work. I have no idea.
It's true.
Okay, alright, making sure. Anyway, it takes forever, right? So if someone was just like, "Hey, come to Pasadena," I'd be like, "Hey, fuck you. What am I, Frodo trying to take the ring to Mount Doom?" That's the equivalent of how long that's going to take. No fucking way. Get out of town. I can't tell you the amount of times I didn't go somewhere because it was 2 miles away. You know, not from here, you'd be like, 2 miles? Rich, that's not that bad. I'm like, "Yeah. How's 45 minutes sound?" And they go, "What, both ways?" I go, "No, one way. And that's without traffic." "Yeah, no thank you." Do the math. Seriously. You know, if you were 24 years old and you had to go to that 2-mile destination, by the time you got there, you'd be too old for Leonardo DiCaprio. Speaking of our boy Leo, our main man Leo, Have you guys noticed that the more he ages, the larger his forehead gets?
Yeah.
I implore you, take a recent look at his photo. It's fucking massive. Okay? You can use his forehead as like a movie projector screen at this point. Maybe play one of his movies. I don't know. That's pretty meta, right? I'm sure he'd love that. Listen, here's the thing about Leo, okay? If he truly wants to make a difference with climate change and global warming and all of that, when the polar ice caps melt and the world is flooded over, we get to use his big-ass forehead as a life raft. Guys, it's not funny, okay? It's a real, solution, okay? He will save millions of 19-year-old girls, okay? And then when they turn 25, he'll be like, get the fuck off of my forehead. And they'll be like, but Leo, where are we gonna go? He's like, I don't know, you old bitch. Either the grave or the old folks' home. Pick one. The point I was trying to make with all of this is that the way I feel about LA, now is the way I felt about LA when I first moved here. The only difference is that I've become just like you guys now. I'm late to fucking everything. I hate how long it takes me to cross a crosswalk. It doesn't matter if it's long or short. Whatever the allotted time is, that's what I take. 30 seconds? That's enough time for me. My East Coast brain gets mad at me. It's like, you fucking douchebag, move. Move! But my West Coast legs are like, dude, it's easy, squeezy, lemon peasy, man. I'm just trying to vibe. And I listen to that a lot more, obviously. So, when we first moved out here, we lived in Koreatown. Now, I guess it was Koreatown according to Google and people, but I don't know if the sun hit different there, but these Koreans sure did look Hispanic. And black too. So I don't know. I guess it was Koreatown. But the apartment we lived in like a double apartment. The landlord, he actually was Korean, lived with his mom, lived with his son. We lived on the upstairs floor. Place was an absolute shithole. Bars on the windows. Stray cats everywhere in the driveway. There was a suspicious amount of stray cats. I don't know if there was a cat making factory across the street and they were just getting out or something. And they're like, hey, let's go to this driveway. But it was insane. So we didn't stay there very long. The last day we were there, and this is a true story, my fiance and I, we were walking down to go to our car. This is a big driveway. The mom was out there and it looked like she was feeding these kittens. So I didn't pay any attention to her, but my fiance did. So as I'm walking, my fiance's like, oh, Rich, look. She's tossing, food to these kittens. And so I turn around. I need to preface this by saying that my fiance is blind as shit without her glasses on, okay? So she didn't have her glasses on. So I turn around. No, she's not tossing food at these kittens. She's hurling rocks at them. I'm like, she's not trying to feed them. She's trying to kill them. I'm not even sure if that was an old Korean lady. I think that was the starting pitcher for the Dodgers. That what's so funny is that actually my whole 5-minute set, but since I got a little bit longer, I might try something new. Oh, you guys are already clapping. Okay. How much time do I have? 2 minutes? Okay, let's try this one out. Okay, so I learned recently that a lot of guys don't wash their assholes.
Yeah.
This is true. Found this out on TikTok. Found out that when a lot of girls ask their guys if they wash their assholes, they go, no, I let it, the water trickle down. And I'm like, that's alarming. That's alarming. You'd think the one place you want to clean is where shit actually comes out. Human feces. That's the one place you actually want to clean. So what are you guys doing? Are you just walking around with shit-covered assholes, layering on top of each other every time you shit?
Hell yeah. It's a lot of
Damn.
What? I mean, how do you guys not have some 18th century disease like dysentery or scurvy or something like that? There's no way you can be healthy. There's no way. You guys have to be dying. Here's what I think. This is a true story. I think some guys are afraid that they're going to enjoy it. And the thing is, you will. You'll fucking love it, okay? Because the male prostate is in the ass. I didn't make the rules, okay? It is, all right? I think some people think it will make them gay, right? Do you think that just grazing your asshole with your finger, you're gonna go, oh my god, I gotta go find some dick to suck? No, that's not what's gonna happen. Here's what makes you gay. Being gay. I know, it's a crazy concept, okay? Actually, that is everything I have. Anyway, I'm Richard White. Thank you so much.
came here.
Yeah, I'm glad I came too.
Cool little. That's what she said. I think it's a cool little spot. I feel good about all of us right now. How are you doing?
Doing great. How are
What
you?
is your? I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. What? You got the couch? You said like no. Sit. How? I love. Yeah. What is your name again?
Chris,
Chris. And where are you from?
Jersey.
Jersey. Oh, did you guys just talk about it? I missed it. It's okay. But I'm from LA. I talked about that also. But what was I gonna say about the human urine? I think it's just like
It's rampant.
there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go to the point where I've had a security guard look at me. I'm like genital, like I'm urinating, right? Like no catheter, just full on real. And she just walked away because she knew a girl. Like, where am I gonna go besides near this office building at night? A little lady like me. I think it's funny when people, because when he said Santa Monica, I just laugh when people say streets. Like, I feel like in Ohio, they're not like down, right? In Ohio, they're not like down on Elm. Someone's like, oh, I went down La Jolla. Oh, La Jolla on a Tuesday. It's like, what? Say something. Say something real. Say something real to me. Let's have someone get real up here. I'm going to bring up our penultimate comedian of the night. Ultimately awesome. Give it up for the one and only Brennan Weeks, everybody! Woo! Yeah, Brennan. Yeah. Woo! Everybody. Woo!
I almost fell off the goddamn stage.
So chill, though.
No, I was trying to record my set, and then it gave me a pop-up window that says I can't because my memory's full, so I'm pissed off. So, no, it's fine. It's going to be on YouTube as well.
It is, yeah.
Alright. Okay. I just want to point out that I thought, what's his name? Sean, who was there earlier, and Brett are the same person, but except in a different timeline, right? I was like, this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I was like, wow. Sean just showed up again. And give it up for Brett being double cheeked up. Anybody else catch that? Okay, I'm just being weird. Tight ass pants, bro. Alright.
Thank you.
Alright. Give him compliments where compliments are due. Hey, I bet you got some athletic bitches turning heads being like, I wish I had an ass like that. I bet you make some white girls in Santa Monica jealous. Alright, so. Okay. Just want to say, 4-day comic, I didn't give a shit about anything that you said. Alright, just 4 days in, I was like, oh boy. You had a good set, though. Good set.
Thank you.
It was fun.
Thank you so much.
Don't.
Oh, then
don't,
no, actually,
don't.
no, sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't.
I hated it.
Thanks. Alright. No, it's weird. It's weird. Like after doing it for such a long time, like you hate new enthusiasm. Right?
Am I not supposed to be enthusiastic?
No, you're not even supposed to be warm and welcoming. Fuck you, sir.
I'll learn.
No, man. Just talking about having depression and shit. It's like, yeah, it's real. It's just self-hate, and then you hate other people. You're like, does the jitters ever go away? Yeah, when you're dead inside.
That's right.
I mean, you don't give a shit when you come up here. That's the best. So I played basketball today with a couple kids, right? I teach, right? I'm a school teacher, so I played. No, I'm not just picking.
I know.
Wow.
I know you used that.
Hey, group of youth that I don't know. Want to get rid shirts or skins? No, I'm not doing that. No, I teach, right? So I'm at school, and one of the sixth graders was like, "You want to play ball, Mr. Weeks?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go up for some." I probably did a couple dribbles and a jump shot. I went back to my laptop, sat down, point and clicked a few things, stood up, thought I was going to die. Thought I was going to die. I am out of shape, all right? And I don't know if you know this. In the next couple of days, they're supposed to be predicting like a big seismic event, right? There's a huge thing on the news, right? And what would we associate that with? Whether that's the San Andreas Fault, moving up the coast, right, whatever. So it could be an earthquake. And I don't know if you've seen a lot of earthquake movies, but that requires a lot of running. All right, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it if something happens in the next 2 days. I'm just saying, okay. Talking about depression and shit. I think when I was a couple months out of getting divorced, before I knew I was getting divorced, when I was planning on getting divorced, when I was thinking about it so hard, when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, this is probably the saddest moment where I'm at right now, right? And when you were talking about having sex and looking off into the distance, my ex was fucking gorgeous, like fucking top 10 kind of model, and I could not look that bitch in the face for like the first couple of months before I knew it was over, because it was just so bad. And I just want to say that has got to be a good self-defense mechanism. All right, that is some, you really have to steel yourself when you get in that part of a bad relationship. Thought it'd be funnier since we're all talking about our truths. There's no punchline. I was like, I'm just being sad. I'm just being sad. I don't know. I'm not. When you talk about LA or whatever, LA's changing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still bad around celebrities. I'm still bad, no matter who it is. It could be if I've seen them in something outside of their medium, right, and I fucking lose it, right? You could be an extra in a soap opera that I may have glanced at once at the laundromat. Be like, that's you. Like, I mean, I don't know what your name was, but like, yeah, it was you. How was that? Like, I just immediately get so enthusiastic about people and their art forms. But it always kind of backfires, right? If I meet somebody that I actually respect, I can never keep my shit together, all right? For instance, I was in an Uber once, and even the Uber driver, she turned around and looked at me and was like, Brie Larson was just in that seat a couple minutes ago. I was like, no way! And I like held my shit together. And like right when I got out of the Uber, I smelled the seat. I can't keep it together. It's fame right there. Fame farts, alright? Fame farts. Yeah, delicious. Alright, okay. Another example is I met a rapper, Freddie Gibbs. I met Freddie Gibbs. I don't know if you guys, it's deep cut. I met Freddie Gibbs. He was releasing a weed strain. And he even said on stage, it was at Los Globos in Sunset or whatever, and he was on stage, and he was like, hey, I'm not doing any songs tonight. This is just about the weed strain. Alright? Alright, and the night progressed, and we all got high and shit and went out to the cigarette area and smoking weed. And the strain was phenomenal, right? The strain was phenomenal. And then I see him come out, and the first thing I said to him was, hey, you gonna perform any songs tonight? Like, this real. Because I'm high and I'm done. And I'm there to see him do the thing that I know him for, right? Like, you gonna do any song? He looked at me, this guy who I've listened to every single mixtape of his. I have followed him since his rise in like 2003 on like some Young Jeezy feature mixtape thing. And he looked at me in the face and, you stupid motherfucker, I ain't gonna do no fucking song. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, I deserve that. Alright? I deserve that. Because I'm a moron. Alright? I've done a lot for the Asian community. You're welcome. I've done a lot for the Asian community. A couple of years ago, I took a DNA test, and it turns out I am 1% Filipino.
Let's go.
Okay, 1%. And once I found that out, I went full throttle. Okay. I started going to Filipino events. I even booked like the Filipino Comedy Festival. I was so pro-Filipino, right? Learning Tagalog and shit. And recently I was thinking about it. I was like, where did that Filipino ancestry come from? Like, where did that originate? And what family member? Where could it have been? And I was like, no. It's probably because my ex-girlfriend at the time really loved spitting in my mouth. So my whole identity is a lie. this one. There's a lot of Jews on the lineup today, right? We'll start there.
Yeah, Jew.
Two, three, including Sean.
3 Jews?
There's Sean,
Sean?
the other guy, yeah.
He's not Jewish.
Did he say he was
I
Jewish?
think he did.
He did. I remember saying he did. I mean,
Yeah,
it was,
he did.
yeah, he did.
Either way, it's
He
a lot.
laughed at your Jewish sleeper school.
Yes, he did.
I
I'm
had no
not
idea-
saying
I had no
it.
idea what
I'm not
that was.
going into anti-Semitic rant. I was actually going to try
No, I
to
just
really
don't
sort
think
some shit.
That man is.
You know, he definitely said he was Jewish. Yeah, didn't he?
I think so.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the
I
way
hope
he.
we're not wrong.
Yeah, no, it was the way he sneered every time he landed a bit. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say?
No, I just didn't know. Usually we know.
Man,
Yeah. Oh, we know. It's like a telepathic thing.
Like, yeah.
There's like a little ticker on top. 1, 2, 3. Gold star. Okay. No, I just okay. My aunts were both married to Jewish men. Both my black aunts were married to Jewish men, and what's interesting about that side of my family is that they turned to a life of crime. Yeah, I had like I have like Jewish criminals in my family. Like, it's pretty wild. Like my dad's first cousin, right? My first cousin. He went to jail for like a double homicide and rape. Like, yeah, like he was a gangster. Like that's the funniest shit.
Oh my god.
And it didn't hit me like how far removed. I mean, how far removed like my family is, my immediate family is from this part of my family. This is, you know, because I'm from upstate New York. I'm from upstate, I'm from Albany. Most of my family is from Brooklyn, and hearing the juxtaposition of just like the Jewish accent with just like him trying to get out of. Like trying to admit at the dinner table that he committed murder. You know what I'm saying? Like how did that go? You know? And I'm not going to be racist and do the act out because I understand my limits. All right, thanks guys so much for
That is so funny. No, I just like really like. I guess I get offended so easily. I was upset that Sean hadn't told me he was Jewish at all.
do you guys have to tell each other?
Well, it's just something you're like. If I say I'm Jewish and you're Jew, like you know what I'm saying? Like it would be weird for him to not be like, oh, me too, kind of thing. But maybe it was a secret, unless he said it and I did miss it. What was I? I had a little something to say about something or other. Jewish? No, couldn't be. Women, men, life, depression, sad. Dude, I'm so pro coming up here and being sad. I'll just put that out there. Let's give it up for coming up here and being sad. It's your money, it's your time. When you're up here, it's just your time to talk. I do hate when comedians will be like, oh my god, this is my therapy. Because therapy's therapy. You know what I mean? Like, this is cathartic. It's not my therapy. And then when therapy turns into stand-up, that's where shit gets weird. You know what I mean? It's like a rectangle square kind of thing. But let's give it up for our last comic of the night. I fucking love this guy. He's gonna kill it up here. Oh, yeah! He's getting it up. Well, let's get it up. Let's get it up for Shannon. Get it.
Let's go!
I just sat through 50 minutes of open mic comedy.
Yeah.
And pardon me if I have to take a piss and have a cigarette on stage. Dave Chappelle style. Alright. Shit.
Oh, shit.
So this one's called Samuel L. Jackson, Gen Z. There are too many straights on this goddamn plane. As a I just wrote this. I'm still laughing at myself on this bullshit. Oh man. As a non-binary, trans, pansexual, I dare you to assign me a gender. I double dare you, motherfucker. Assign me a gender. Alright? Shit. You think you cray? I am cray, motherfucker. I am the cray motherfucker when it comes to motherfucking cray. Alright? Shit. Whenever I hear a joke that I can take out of context, I turn into a motherfucking social media warrior. Okay? I will have your accounts banned quicker than you can say cisgen, motherfucker. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my censorship upon you. I love the fact that the Z generation got rid of the Z in crazy. That's funny shit right there. I like that. That's like me getting rid of the S in insane because that would be inane. Which is exactly what that shit is. Oh, man. So, here's what I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about dating. I'm not going to talk about airports. I'm not going to talk about Tinder, or TikTok, or Facebook, or anything like that. What I am going to do is probably rant about some shit that you guys get pissed at me about, and then we'll see how much time we have left. So, welcome to stand-up comedy, everybody. Alright, what has to be the most sanctimonious, self-righteous, high horse sitting, soapbox standing, exercising narcissism disguised as an art form that mankind has ever devised. And I am so fucking proud to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You have no idea. I'm finally surrounded by a bunch of feckless pricks with less to lose than I have, and I gotta tell you, dude, oh, the Grinch's heart has grown 3 sizes. Shit. You guys, were you guys throwing a bitch fit or mad about the mask mandate when it first popped off about 3 years ago or whatever? Anybody? The thing is for me, it was like, I spent an inordinate amount of time of my childhood dressed up like a ninja. So I was like, fuck, I've trained my whole life for this. Hell yeah, let's get Shinobi with this shit. Oh, shit. Oh, the camera does that 10 pounds. Look at that. Oh, sure looks swole. Thanks to Beanie. My ears make me look little, like, you know. Oh, he ain't threatening. Put the beanie on. I was like, all right, you door guy. Oh God, I hate white people. And this ain't a pandering thing either, because I hate us for not taking the cool shit, like the really cool shit. Because you got to think, you know, we acquired land, resources, other people, okay? Did it quite successfully around the globe. But there are 2 things that we should have taken that we didn't. And that is the bow. Okay? Why do I have to go through this weird, like, oh, but is it a strong handshake or is it a weak fit? Right? Why do I go through all this shit, right? Why do I have to touch a stranger with the dirtiest part of my body and then say, let's press our fucking pores together so you get everything I got? Right? What's that shit about? Bow. It's easy as fuck. Stay 4 feet away from me, look up, do something respectful. Hey, that's cool. I dig that shit. We should have took the bow. Should have fucking took the bow. You know what else we should have took? Was the siesta. Alright? 2 hours a day, off of work in midday in the heat, let's drink some wine, pass out for an hour and a half? Fuck yeah! Alright? Why is that not a good idea? Because we're Puritans. Alright? We believe in working ourselves to the grave, goddammit. You know, I used to work masonry. I worked with a Haitian mason. And he was great. He was such a chill ass cat. And I asked him one day, I was like, what's the biggest fucking difference between America and Haiti? And he's like, you guys work too fucking hard. He just looked at us like, you guys work way too hard. you guys are out here just, no, man, I don't even sweat and it's Haiti. How hot it is there? We ain't trying to fucking have no more sweat. Fuck that shit. Oh, man. There's a new app out for heroin users.
What?
It's called Vein Finder.
Is that
Don't worry, guys. It comes free when you download Spoon Maps.
Oh, shit.
New app out for long-time heroin users who are feeling a little bit frisky. It's called, what is it called?
Something spoon.
Forgot that joke.
No!
Oh, wait, I heard it was good.
Big spoon finder.
Forgot that joke.
Was it Spoon Finder?
It wasn't Spoon
It
Finder.
was better, but like it was good.
Yeah.
No, I heard it. I swear.
No, that's all right. It happens. It happens.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
New app out for heroin users who are into arts and crafts.
Okay.
It's called Eppies. That was a little, whatever. If I could have been a fly on the wall anywhere, you know, at like the conception of something, it definitely would have been farmersonly.com. You know what I mean? Just get all these white people in there like, all right, this is a solid idea. How are we gonna sell it? How do we make this commercially viable? Well, I've been thinking about it. I say we go towards the intellectual side. How about Caucasian persuasion? I don't know. Any thoughts over there? How about therightwhite.com? I don't know. How about, let's look at our demographic. How about farmers only? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different farmers out there. There's like urban farmers, there's oyster farmers, there's marijuana farmers. Do we really want the fucking hippies in on this? You know? They're like, oh yeah, okay, demographic. All right. Oh, West Virginia, Kentucky, they're going to be into this. How about minersonly.com? We gonna run into some copyright shit on that.
Oh my god.
I was going to end out on an old rant, but that would take too long. But I will say this. That things are changing, and that's cool in a lot of ways, and things are changing, and it's not cool in a lot of ways. But I do like the fact that fag now basically means douche, right? You're a douchebag, fag. You know, that's what it means, you know. And douche is no longer gender specific. Thank God, douchey ass female.
Yeah.
Clickety clackety. Dumbass club bitches. And if our slurs are becoming more inclusive, that means that the good shit, like justice, inevitably will too. Because we always start off on the wrong foot because we're human beings. So have a good night.
Give it up for Shannon!
Dream like this one time. That's good.
Guys, give it up for Club Girls. No, I'm kidding. Give it over Jersey Shore Loki.
I love Jersey Shore, though. I love that show.
A girl can dream. A girl can dream. Okay, I'm almost done. Don't worry. It's the end of the show, you guys. It's been a great night. I love you. The people at home who watch us, who talk to us, who live with us, who laugh with us. We see you and we hear you. And give us please come back. Please clean up. And thank you, Chris. Yeah. Go follow us at Ellie's Funny Comedy. Oh shit.